Listen to the story brought to life with 11 Labs voice technology, The Rejected Rogue Queen. Written by Samantha Abbott. Chapter 8. Vex. Trevor's words are like a punch to the gut as he shuts the door behind him. The room spins as I stumble back into my seat. Our mother is dead. It was bad enough not having seen her since I was banished, but I always thought I'd have time. Now she's gone. I never got to say goodbye. Guilt and shock wash over me in waves as I fight the tears threatening to stream down my face as memories of my childhood come flooding back. I'd always been close with my mother. She never held back affection or comfort. Memories of singing silly songs as we danced together in the kitchen while making breakfast flood my mind, of how she always had a hug for me whenever I needed one. All those moments that now feel so far away. My wolf howls inside of me, mourning for what we've lost and regretting all the time wasted being apart. And then anger rises inside of me. I'd have known if it wasn't for my banishment, if it wasn't because of Aiden. He was the one who banished me, all for Janelle, his mate. If he hadn't done that, then I would have been there for my mother. I would have been there for my brother when he needed me. Everything would have been different if it wasn't for him and his selfishness. It takes every ounce of strength I have not to go and confront him. I want to yell at him, demand he tell me why he did this to me, to my family. My mother didn't deserve to be punished. And what about Trev? He what? Made my brother his beta to make up for it. Some fucking alpha. He tore my entire world apart and then just walked into my kingdom like he's the king. Grabbing a glass, I pour a strong shot. Throwing it back, I wince as it burns my throat. With a deep breath, I tell Angel and Demon to stay. Needing some time to myself, I storm from the room. My wolf is seething with rage as thoughts swirl my mind, her growls echoing inside my head as I make my way towards the main hall. The corridor is mostly empty, but those who cross my path quickly step aside, sensing the dangerous energy emanating from me. As I approach the hall, I see Aiden standing outside, his back turned to me. Didn't I instruct everyone to stay in their rooms? What the fuck is he doing out here? He seems lost in thought and unaware of my presence. For a moment, I consider approaching him calmly and discussing the situation like rational adults. But as my thoughts turn back to my mother's death, my anger ignites full force. I charge towards him. As he turns, I swing for his jaw. A loud crack echoes off the stones as my fist connects with his palm.
What the fuck?
He growls, grabbing my hand as I swing again.
Vex, what the fuck are you doing?
What am I doing? I snarl, yanking away from his grip. I'm holding you accountable.
I didn't do anything,
he says, his eyes wide. Didn't do anything, I roar. The fuck you didn't. He moves as I swing again, grabbing both my arms. Warm, tingling sensations shoot through my limbs, but I ignore them as my rage burns hotter with each passing second. His eyes bore into mine, searching for something, but I don't care. All I can see is red.
You need to calm down.
It's your fault she's dead, I shout, my words echoing through the empty hall as I yank away from his grasp. You are responsible. Aiden's expression moves from confusion to soft.
Who are you? Your mother? Is that what this is all about? I had nothing to do with her death. Why would you think?
Nothing to do with it? I growl, cutting him off. I wasn't there for her or for Trev, and it's all your fault. You and that stupid bitch of a mate. His jaw tightens. My heart pounds as the anger coursing through me feels like a living thing, taking over my thoughts and actions. Swinging again, he ducks. Grabbing both my hands, he backs me against the wall. Pinning one above my head and the other to my side, he presses his body against mine. His breath is hot against my ear as he speaks.
Listen to me, Vex. Your mother's death was a tragedy, but it wasn't my fault.
Don't you dare try to tell me how to feel! I snarl, pushing against him, but falter. His eyes blaze with a sudden intensity that surprises me.
I'm not telling you how to feel. I'm telling you the truth. Your mother's death was caused by a car accident, not by me or anyone else.
I glare at him.
As for the rest, yes, it is my fault. I shouldn't have banished you. I am sorry. I can't imagine what things must have been like for you. So yes, that is my fault.
My anger deflates slightly, but I steel myself, not wanting him to know the effect just those few words have, because it doesn't matter. He was the reason I wasn't there for my family when they needed me. Even if he admits he was wrong, he took me away from them. You think I want your apology? I snarl, my voice low and dangerous. Well, I don't. Actually, I should thank you. If you hadn't done all you did, then I wouldn't be who I am today. You made me into this. As I look into his intense gaze, I see something else lurking beneath the surface. Guilt? Regret? His grip loosens slightly, and I push him away. He moves back a few steps, giving me some space.
I didn't make you into anything. You made your own choices, Vex.
I shake my head, fury still simmering just beneath my skin. You don't understand. You can't understand. You never lost everything like I did. Aiden's expression softens, and he takes a step towards me.
What makes you think I didn't lose everything?
Growling, I push past him. I'm done with this conversation.